Now expressing some of the deepest concepts in Kabbalistic thought with regard to the first 22 letters of Genesis and the 10 numbers of Genesis 0 through 9, and all the allocations of which these numbers are and would be accepted, inconclusive with the basics, but in a deep, very profound, strategic way of unifying and substituting values for each and every unique substitutional aspect of conclusive understanding and relationship to the realities of which we live under. So, should I start and record this information quickly and then express the deepest understanding, a simplistic understanding, not revealing what should not be revealed, but revealing what can and is able to be revealed? That means to differentiate from products that relate directly to the white fire of creation. For Hashem created the earth out of two fires that was under his lap for 2,000 years before the creation of our world. Yes, there are seven things that were created before our world was formed, and the structure of each and every unique distribution of how heaven, earth, dimensions, etc. revolve around each other, and what you shouldn't reveal in secretive form and fashion, in conclusive revolution of information spit out thousands of times more than anyone else throughout history and express will be revealed Mashiach. Even the greatest people don't know a haunted book about. But I know some things, I don't know everything, actually, because I know the structure of like basics, and basically certain properties. And that's Hashem inclusively revealed to, uh, to the structure of like atoms and particles. Yeah, all of these information unified and subcomplex information across space, time, and various other folds which relate to the times of our war. And there's a few things I want to stress. Before we get into this, this speech is not supposed to tell you what's the first status level of heaven. For sure not. It does not just to tell you what's under the ground. For sure not. Before time is not supposed to tell you. After time is not supposed to tell you. It's only to collect information and bring a scientific synopsis of how the formation of the world, as in all of the ways of how Hashem fashioned our world and the dimensions of all worlds, and unify and cluster information across every single place. And there's actually a huge amount of information just a theory. I am not expressing the practicality. The knowledge is hidden away. I'm not going to, it's not my job. What I am going to discuss is not the hidden sciences, but it's just the express the revealed one and the hidden aspects of the revealed. There's level. The heavens is way up there. The earth is like down here. So they really, whatever. Just let's continue. So what I'm going to express is the certain principle of how each letter is substitutionalized and each letter in the key object, the structure formation, and that's what we say. I'm not here to discuss things that cannot be seen to the average person's mind or to showcase different hidden aspects of related things, of which can't be explained in this section spiritual components. These are too deep information to reveal to the average person. Yes and no. Reason, what's the point? Why should I now reveal it? Because I remember you. That's the caution. How should I reveal them if I'm not supposed to, not allowed, not allocated to them? For they say in Gemara, Rabbi came from Israel and came to Rabbi from Babylon and said to him, please expound to me us Maaseh Merkava. And he said, sure, expound to you Maaseh Merkava. That moment of hornet came out of one of them, and he says, death is mine. Why should I challenge Hashem in this including the letters in a symbolic area of that nation when it is forbidden. As it says in Haggai, you're not supposed to talk about things that pertain to different realms. It doesn't mean exactly different realms, it means there's different dimensions of it. If it's forbidden. But that's basically what the basics are. I mean, the structure of how the Torah being Korea or all that. If you want to learn Pisa, if you don't have any teaching tools, learn Pisa. It's called the Sexy Ground Korea. Try to understand the rations in all unique way. And only if you got the right answer, people going to go and may answer you. Otherwise, don't try to understand any conception what God doesn't want you to understand. It can make one's mind crazy when trying to understand how to rationalize such information and unify relationships with energy in all very raw form into a synthesized fashion. Okay, the structure of how things work is deeper than most people know. It's so deep it plummets to the depth, and it's so obscure it goes around the world endlessly. So Hashem, in his great wisdom, collected her and the angels when Moshe was getting there, and there's a whole dialogue, and I can go over it in unique form. Why? Because it's Gemara. This is not meant to be talking about directly Gemara. It's from what you understand the war. It is talking about, it's not really Gemara, it's talking about it's a comic. Which is actually a big factor in the structure of things work nature. But I'm saying from the perspective is this this unification collectively this unification collectively defines how rational thought, realms of thought, unification of thought, other forms of thought are situated endlessly. How about we talk about the phase in Genesis, and we exercise to a deeper, more appreciative environment of the phases. When we go into the base and the olive, etc., you see what I'm getting at. So I'm trying to go over maybe several of my family. It depends on how much time we have left and the construction and how things work. And this is the way or ways things work within the religion. The Mala means that the Mala is above from means above levels of talent into levels of spirituality. This is a big gap. A gap for that motive to try to understand how what the world is unified structure is formed and interconnection and all of its things. So to conceptualize, to rationalize, to unify, to contract information and structure into a whole is what I'm trying to do. It would take forever to talk about each of the living depth. You knew how why it's totally that, how to go that, what maybe you know that, how to know the body, what's biking, what the universal code, what letter, your symbols, math, all you're not to get through that. To ask you to go over 5 letters, it takes you the whole entire way. Even the basic thing, you were 22 letters, and it kind of take years. 20 or 30 years, not even 40 or 50. Physically, man. Imagine how much food, and that's if you couldn't job at all. Imagine a job, you couldn't actually access to that. This is a structure I think works within the largest food job. Usually, a supersedes that, meaning that some big ones inside the truth, they can get it. The structure relies the weight of Hashem unifying the world in order to constrain himself. So the Torah came before the world. Okay, so because we made this analysis that the Torah came before the world, we shouldn't dive into certain things like this, I told you what you shouldn't dive into, and now we continue and structure this one more. I hope you like it, so there's one comment. That's the point. Can be. So begins the first vibration. We can have to decipher in Spain. So the Bereshit in some ways the thing is a 3 year blood. And Varental, Vamil and Varen, which is horizontal post, Varental, horizontal post between together. So what's that is 6 which is var, that's 6 which is var, that's 6 which is var, and the 6 plus 6 is 6, 6 plus 6%, goes 18, so you might do var, the thing you might do 10, and all of these human body oh yeah, pain, uh, no, pain, no. Oh, hi means it has any really 10, so it has any percent really 10, 80% rating, so naturally phase mainly 3 years, which is year plus year plus year plus 18, has percent has high. So high means life is the same actually is plus 6 plus 18. 18 equals 18 means high equal base concept is every day the 18 to the 18 truth. And high is not the same as u plus v blah 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 equals plus plus year is plus plus 8 equals 10. 8% is 18 is high equals 18. Blah blah is 18 equals 18. Blah equals plus plus year. The 18 is the 18 truth. That's what we destroy it and say, yes, as high equals 18, and also you do blah equals 18, and the structure, yeah, and the structures of course is right information, or causes the word outcome. The 18 must be proven as this analysis is true, and that's one you can. There's so many different proofs in here, and some group, but that's one of the things you got from data. So now I can try to find other places. There's only one closest because I'm not going to Wi-Fi. Of course, I did trillions of ones, trillions. Since you're doing that, race. I really don't want to say it, but I might have to. Race is going to be 10 or something. That's called the Wi-Fi. I really don't want to do that. I'm trying to take a lot of everything. I'm going to tell you it's actually telling you synopsis of how, what it came from. I'll write it up here and I'm just telling you. That's just fair. Go look at it if you want. I'll just tell you part of it. The three nonsense and seven feminine traits. Each one is the attribute of the other masculine and feminine. Actively in the world and how things work in properly the mind, this is the body, and expression in different form. So that's really and the hours is maybe 2 years in a row. A year is taking out to 10, a year is out to 10, and the rest is out to 6. When you take out to years, raising from each of the atoms, you take the parts of raising and quarter within it. So what is year plus year plus year? Only year plus year plus 1 is 10, plus year is 10, year plus year is 10 plus 10 is 20, as far as the view is one, which makes sense. And if you create about 26 there, however, all the thoughts, and it's not good. So I'm getting one say a block of 15 seconds, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. So the structure of each of letters, Yud plus Yud plus K is 26. Now you can see Yud plus Yud plus Vav is 26. Says Yud plus K plus Vav is K is 26. Yud plus K plus Vav is K is 26. Yud plus Yud plus Vav is 26. Then Yud plus Yud plus K, Yud plus K plus Vav plus K is Yud plus Yud plus Vav. That's the illusion because it's not like a thousand, it's a false. So you can count it up into a structure. So Yud, no, Yud is 10. Magic is 10. K is 5. Magic is Yud. Plus magic is 10. 10 magic 10 plus magic 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 15. Plus Vav is magic 26. So with the 10, Yud plus Yud plus K plus Vav is 9. Plus K is 5. Yud plus K plus Vav is K is 26. So Yud plus K plus Vav is K is 26. So Yud plus Yud plus Vav is Yud plus Yud plus Vav. This combination Yud plus K plus Vav. And Yud plus Yud plus Vav. This combination of whether Yud K Vav K. Both Yud plus Yud plus Vav and Yud plus K plus Vav plus K is 26. So true. That means U plus K plus Y plus K equals U plus X minus Y as is module truth and determinant to obviously not symmetric as Y, and therefore U plus K plus Y plus K is document equals U plus U plus Y plus K is therefore the alternative and the expression is truth and measurement U is U. So the document exactly the first two, the subsequent one being implemented. But you know, we can copy and different ways. I'm not here to get all the secrets and how things work and things or beyond here. I'm just here to get like clean information. Not really clean things, but okay, so we're gonna when we have things that I'm doing, each name has different power. If you're a model here, there's so much information beyond that. And I had to mention all the secrets, the answers, the formation, the utilization, relations, the management, and all the things happen. So, so I'm not even here to tell you to get into it. So what else? I'm just here to revisit the formation of the whether it's not a announcement or a certain variable form. I'm always now going to break it down to other parts. All okay, with that some people don't know. Does that really mean that somebody plays himself? Not like how the Yaakov is nation has something about in the town, but really doesn't indicate beyond anything of information ever is, was, or were. The structure, the form, complete, everything volume, everything is right. Not one knowledge is not. Yet he's not in his name. How can it be? Why do you ever say you could go there and say, I'm not fighting that again? Start time. Why do I say any? Needs a way to have a good person. Fear. Fear is the fear. If you fear, you don't do anything wrong. You feel fear that you're saying front. And the other way that you focus on the fear. And if you talking joy, if you positive, otherwise there's no way to do it. No, I think and most of them after that included the known communication way. So basically means they can't know them through what it means that they can really talk to people that you and so on. You wouldn't know who or what it is. It is clear, more complex. The degree simplicity so complex it's impossible. Now I'm gonna give you I'm gonna do something according to this house. The racial Republican version any begin Republican from here ace is from the heaven, the ace of the other Tyson as well. So rebel the signs the push of the jogging off in the face to him. So I think this is an interesting show. I didn't really talk much more than an introduction, but we got to this hour. Three and what three like nothing funny. Oh, that's a good deal. Three like we're gonna get people. And the date like the make up their bodies and do that. The big explanations of taking every opportunity with the micro share. And I just come and for using your mind to synthesize information and construct the basketball game. And the other pages in the news 2 years ago. For the way we can do it on everybody, just coming to different questions. And if we learn how to work and races he didn't already promoted Marcus good. He was put into business domestic play and experience in business play and places like the restructuring and all that. And the person perfectly, the perfect out, he just like to reach the staff I see. So I don't want to discuss about mess the plot. It's crucial that our visions are in the structure plan distribution is clear and what you understand now is one more thing. This is on development to this burden. The structure creation. Logo by another video. Conscious and how things working nature. The model meaning of terror and within terror looking power and then all these kind of things and also searching and like all the music unusual audio was structure and improve I use like all the albums but I'm not going to what I mean. I can find an essential of the not a specific power and follow the now shot then the drug until we figure out after I'm not talking about right now. We go into the last 2 longer. I'm not here to speaking this to perspective now against the totality and the situation. That's not what anything that I'm going to do within this now. These changes here that this I go over the documents and alternate I can see that and even if I can so we can assess that plan and I think I'm going to see him and begin fine.